What's going on, guys? Welcome back to this tutorial number 3 of Android Bible app in Android Studios, created in Android Studios. Okay, so within this tutorial we will learn how to implement a method. So whenever we click, another activity will be executed and it will present another layout. So for that being said, we need to go to our activity. So we need to define few field button. Need to declare button. So we need to so we need to import our button. So name it B1, B2, B3, B4, 5. So B6, B7, B8, B9, 10, B10, B11, B12, B13, B14, B15, B16, B17, B18, 19, B20, 21, B22, B23, B25, B26, B27, B27. Okay, so let me just get back to our button. So we need to so now we need to get back to our activity. So we need to implement view on clicks listener. So this will handle click events, and we need to override method. So method will be on click view ID. So after that, so we need to declare integer, because will be view that get ID. So this will get the ID, and then we need to use switch ID, and we need to define cases. So for cases be button 1, so we need to define it here. So case r.id b1 will be, so we will instantiate our buttons. b1 will be find view by id, r.id will be btn1. Then we need to create intent new intent. Then we need to pass the another activity. So we need to create another activity. So we'll just create another activity. So click Java new class Mateo chapter. So per class will be app combat activity, and click OK. So override on create method. So we need to create another layout. So layout will be Matthew. Let us name it book layout. Okay, book chapter layout. Okay, I call chapter layout. Okay. So within this layout, so we have chapter layout. We need to have a list view. So to declare list view. So here we will declare a list view. So we need to declare a list view. So we need to declare a list view. List view will be max parent, graph content in height. Then ID, we need to add ID list view 1. and we need to add it to our .id. Okay, so we have list view. Okay, so since list view without entry are invisible, so we cannot see our item or entries. So list view is invisible if we will not put or add entries. So we need to create entry. So this will be the entries that we need to put into our list view. So entry, we need to click OK. So entry will have only elements text view. So we need to add element text view. Match parent wrap content. ID will be text view 1. So at ID we need to add it to our ID. Then text will be text. So text will be text. Text style will be text size will be 24 dp. Text style will be null. Okay, so we need to go here. So hard coding text. So we need to go. So we have text view 1. So we need to go to our value string and add string. Name will be text. Value will be text. And so text will be at string text. So we need to define it into the string. So I should sp instead of okay. Need to change to sp. Okay. So now we need to add this entry into our list view. So we need to get back. We need to go to our material chapter, and since this one will be implement view implementation in our material chapter, we need to define or declare attribute fields list view. Name will be list view, and we need to have text. So we need to have text view, text view. Okay, and then create. We will just initialize our list view to. We'll assign define view by ID to get our list view r.id dot list view 1. Okay, and text view will be equal to find view by ID. We need to return it ID by text view 1. Okay. Now we need to we need to set adapter for our list view. So we need to declare adapter. Okay, so we just declare array adapter. Array adapter type will be string. Name will be my adapter. New array adapter. Okay, so we have a method, we have a constructor that accept type string so we have a constructor that accept application context, and So we have array, but wait a minute, we need to set the layout. So we need to set content view with chapter layout. So with our dot layout dot chapter layout. We need to pass get application context. Layout will be dot layout dot entry. Text view will be id dot text view 1, and we need to declare string. So final string, that is array, and this will be chapters be equal to let us just create value Mateo chapter. Okay, value will be Mateo, and okay, so here we will define some string. So we need to call string array chapter Mateo chapters. The chapters we need to define item, and we need to copy and paste. So let me just write chapter, and we need to copy and paste 27 times, I think, because 27 chapter Matthew is 27 chapter, has a 27 chapters. We need to copy and paste 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we need to chapter 1, chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I will just post the video, and as soon as I complete I will complete assigning the chapter number, I will just get back. So now I'm done. We have already done putting the number of chapters we have. So now we need to get back to our Matthew chapter class, and we need to pass. So in our string array, we can get, or we can return the string value by calling the get resources get string array, and in the parameter we need to pass r.array, then the name of our array. So we can just return the value of the string array by get resources, and then we need to pass chapters for our chapter. Now we need to set the adapter for our list view. So list view dot set adapter with my adapter. Okay, so now if we try to run, okay, with this view adapter, so we need to run. So now, so okay, so we will just post the video and wait until the installation will be finished. So we'll just post. So now the installation is finished, so let me just see it. Okay, let me just close and okay, relaunch it again, so we can see the I have already connected my Android phone to my PC, so, and we use the mobile screen mirroring. So to mirror our Android screen, so you can see we have Mateo, but I think we forget something. So okay, so I think we forgot something. We didn't add the let us try to go into our, so we need to set it here first. So in the new intent will be get application context, and we need to pass our class Mateo chapter dot class. Then we need to start our intent activity. Start activity intent. Okay. Then we need to add it to our manifest XML. So we need to add another activity. But first, let us just fix this yellow warning. So this one. So and it's telling us app is not indexable by Google search. So we need to add activity action. So we need to add action. Android name will be action.view to fix. Then we need to add activity. New activity will be Matthew chapter. Then label will be, so we need to add labels. So we just go here and copy. So label will be, I will just copy and paste. Call it label. Name will be what do you call? So actually verses. So we should name it verses. Sorry for the label. We need to we can just grab a string, for example, to show Matthew labels. So we need to go back to our manifest file, XML file. Then for the label, we can just grab it, our string, and we need to pass Matthew string. So this label will be shown from the bar or the navigation bar of Mateo chapter activity or screen. So now we need to get back to our main activity, start intent. So rerun it. So we need to reinstall. So you can just wait for some time. So now I'm back. It is already installed. So install successfully finished. 1 minute. So I need to get back. So now we can see that list of books. Whenever we click. So the screen, so it's not showing. So the reason why is not showing, because in our activity main layout button we forgot to assign the on click. Okay, so this is the thing that you really need to be careful. So when you are creating your applications in terms of like this buttons, we need to add the on click, and we need to assign the on click method that we have in our activity. So we should always put it from all of our buttons. So we need to go back to our buttons, select all the buttons. So we need to select. Okay, so we need to select all the buttons. Okay, so we need to select all the buttons. Let's test preview. So be sure to select all and type on click, then select the on click activity. Okay, then click save all, then rerun. Now again I will pause the video and I will get back as soon as it will be installed. I'm back. So now I'm back. So let us try to open our screen mirror. So let me just let us just take a look if the code is working. So whenever we click Mateo, so we can see a list view of chapter. So okay, so it's working. And so the next tutorial will be whenever we click this chapter 1, it will create another screen. So it will execute another activity, and that activity will present another layout that will hold our contents for our Matthew chapter. So okay guys, so thanks for watching this tutorial number 3. So see you in the next tutorial number 4. So please be sure to subscribe to my channel, and bye for now, see you in the next video.